So guys, welcome to day 4. Now, how day 4 differs to day 3, we pretty much continue what we did in the sense that we're going to make 2 intro dives, that's the goal, and we're going to do all the other things we've already done before. This time we might step it up to do a full S drill as part of the dive requirement, and once we get in. There will be one exercise that I would like to complete today, is something called the lost line drill. And each diver is going to ideally perform that today. So as you found out from day 3, we're going a little bit further into the caves. Now what can happen here is you might start to experience some stress. If there's plenty of depth changes, you might have some problems with your ears. You might start to see some more percolation. You may also start to get cramp. You know, it's 3 or 4 days into the course already now, and this may start to happen. So just be wary of these things that may stress you. If you feel it coming on, then it's important that you use those lights to signal maybe a slow down in the team. Stopping, there's nothing wrong with pausing and taking a few minutes to get comfortable again. Take out your wet notes, you know, if there's anything you want to look at about the dive plan you weren't sure of, anything like that. So on this dive, since we're going to a new site as well, I'm going to show you on the cave map there's going to be 2 separate lines we're going to attempt to go. And what you'll notice is that the pastures are quite different for those 2 particular cave dives. Now, I also have in mind to do some exit drills, as you know. This might involve gas hemorrhaging from your cylinders. For those drills, I'll most likely either purge a regulator that you're breathing from or not breathing from. You'll be expected to identify what that is and close the relevant cylinder down, make a switch if necessary, and then the drill will stop. You'll turn all the gas back on. Ultimately, if I didn't do that, I might decide to use my air gun and put that near to a piece of equipment that would fail. This may happen with visibility. It may also happen without visibility, where you'll be blindfolded, making one of the exit drills. The goal of today will be to repeat both, no doubt, both exit drills. One will be touch contact and one will be bump and go. And whichever one we decide to do will be agreed upon before we start each dive. During the exit phase of the dives, first or second, I may decide to do the lost line drill. You'll know exactly what this is because we'll make a land workshop beforehand about it, so that there's nothing new or to surprise you there. You'll be taken just off the line, you would already be blindfolded, and you'll be positioned in a realistic distance that you could have swam off the line. There won't be any turning around or anything. You may well have a good indication of where the line is. And what you're to do at that point is follow the lost line procedure, which is to take out your safety spool, make a primary and secondary, and you're going to attempt to search for that cave line. Once you find the cave line, you'll then make an exit on the cave line, hopefully in the direction of where the exit is. If anything identifies that it's not the exit and you're going back into the cave, well, you'll have to turn yourself around and you'll have to head the other way. And hopefully now you're on the way out. It's important to note that all these skills are done in the cavern area. So even though we're making an intro to cave dive, we'll actually be using a special part of the cave where you're allowed to make this drill, but it will be in the cavern zone. So anytime you don't feel comfortable, the blindfold could be removed and you can see the exit.